Here. Absolutely, Josh. I mean, both teams kind of have a monkey off their back to get if they get a win today. Alma, like you said, 0-10. They could get the first win of the season. And Scholastica, first win at a neutral site so far this season. They're 0-2. So a little pride in both teams if they could pull out the win. And for me, maybe Alma could be a little sleeper. So far, I've seen Scholastica play some really good defense. They're right up in the guy's face, not losing their man in transition. There, what a strong play from Kevin Gamble. Like I said, it's tough to contend a big guy like that. Face. Oh my, what a great move.
And Gamble
finish.
Inside, nice.
I mean, Kevin Gamble was a guy on my players to watch for Alma and obviously putting on a showcase early on. Quinn Fisher, 15 points last night, 30 minutes played. Just missed the buzzer beater for the tie. I mean, this is a guy that I think freshman guard could really be a game changer down the stretch. Absolutely. I mean, that's a huge shot from Quinn Fisher. 3-point bucket. Now they're only down 6, 15 minutes to go in the second half. And like we were talking before, I mean, basketball is such a game of runs. I mean, if you can get a little run, a little spark in this Scholastica offense and get a few stops from Alma, it's going to look pretty decent. Look at that, the big man 50, Connor Gray. He's loving it. He's talking to his bench, getting them jacked up a little bit. Even though it's not for anything, it's a consolation game. I mean, like we talked in our pregame, pride. And it can really rejuvenate a squad. It can really help them moving forward. And for the young guys, it kind of gives them another winning attitude. I mean, a few freshmen on Alma win this team this far, get them their first win, and show them what a college win is like. How do you defend that? I mean, such a strong guy. I mean, Kevin Gamble, senior 6'8", 250 pounds from Michigan. Such a strong player, finishing down low. And now Alma, just a 4-point lead. Throws a little fist pump, pointing to his bench over there, and the fans and the bench for Alma are jacked up. Oh my God, now we have a 7-point ball game and the plot thickens. The mental toughness from Alma right now is pretty high, so it's Scholastica, I'm sure they're kind of got their heads down, but you can't because there's 5 minutes left, and that is a lot of time for a ball game. Game of runs for sure. Let's see if Scholastica can put one together. They might be 0-10, but getting that one win at the midway point in your season can go a long way going forward. And like you said, this is a young team. They have a lot of winning to do in the future. If they can just scramble one right now and feed off that moving forward, it can mean a lot. In both games, Josh, we haven't seen a dunk.
Yeah, a little bit unusual. Jared Davis able to get the hook shot to go. A good interior defense and and there it is.
Speaking about it,
Ingersoll
bringing the house down.
Alley-oop. Oh,
that was nice.
My, look at that.
Look at that.
It was
St. Norbs on a 4-0 run to start the second half as they were down 20, now down 16. That's great defense from Connor Curtis, the Green Bay native. Look at him hustle, too. He wants that ball on the other side. Out of the 5 on the court for the Green Knights, which one is a dangerous shooter that you have to guard?
Joe Siriax is their best shooter.
We talk about that pass, too. Up the court.
What a great pass.
Sophomore guard, 6'4", 205 pounds from Arlington Heights, Illinois. 19 points tonight, all smiles, hosting the trophy up. And River Falls fans, they love Julian Jackson, it seems like. I mean, just a great player overall. Good on offense, good on defense. Very impressive young man. And to go on top of that, I talked about it in the broadcast, he's an honor roll student the past 2 years, which goes a long way for any coach. And that's a big part in any game today, is defense wins championships. You see it in football, you see it in baseball, and you saw it here tonight in basketball. And that's the story of the game line. And the UW River Falls Falcons, they played great defense all around. And it was a huge part in today's win as they host up the trophy. And they say defense wins championships, and we were talking about it earlier in the broadcast, and that's what happened tonight. Falcons won the game on great shooting, but even better defense to limit the Knights 50 points. They have the mindset now that they can compete. You know, they just competed with a very tough Green Knights club that averages a lot of points on the board, and they held them to 48 tonight. So definitely going in that locker room, the 3.5-hour bus ride home for the Falcons, got to be happy with tonight's performance.